Sorry, y'all. A live stream got cut off. We back on now. Do apologize for the inconvenience and all of that. The guest and the host will be back on the show in a few. Um, yeah, we lost contact. Yeah, basically talking about the P Diddy thing. Situation on hand is real crazy. Trying to wait for these guys to come back before I speak on anything. Try to get the viewership back as well. Um, Yeah, but it's just crazy, and a lot of speculation coming out after it. A lot of other side notes, and yeah, I did some bozo shit right there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, he probably don't even know he fucking did that shit.
I seen it when I did it. I pressed leave because I was trying to leave and get my audio back. Bring Jay back in. I think Jay backstage.
Hold on. I gotta run. I need a
Okay,
charger. We ain't getting no
I got him.
screens.
I got him. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Sorry, yeah, that's my bad. I did that bozo shit. I cut it off. I was trying to leave and bring my camera, my audio back in.
Oh
Um,
man, I thought you was
yeah.
mad at me or something.
Nah. I would never do that. Even if I was
Damn,
mad, bro.
was getting
You know what
into
I
some
mean?
stickball, and then he was like, you know what, done.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hear about the Super Bowl, but yeah, man. I mean, I'm about to be at that crib in like the next 2 minutes. So,
Completely understand, man.
Alex got bumped out. Like she don't know how to get back in, so that's all right. I'll be hosting the show. Yeah, yeah, man. So finish doing what you were talking, bro. My bad.
Yeah, man. Everybody else tuning in, I was mentioning that this Sunday we had a memorial tournament of people who passed in stickball, and it's gonna be the first of many. I think we're gonna continue on playing these games. This 1 day tournament between our two major tournaments of Labor Day and Columbus Day, and I think it was awesome. And I have mentioned that we led a prayer, and I broke down. It was bad. It was beautiful though. It was beautiful. All the sense of the word. Again, shout outs to NYESL. Shout out to the Leland Legends. Shout out to Tri-State Devils. My boys came to play. We were looking good. Could have did a little better, but we'll work on some things. We'll be all right. I can't wait for the Columbus Day tournament to pop up on there, man.
That's what's up.
It
That's what's
was
up.
it was super tough watching his son come out. Excuse me, Warren Jr.'s son come out. I mean Warren son Warren Jr. come out and play. It was pretty dope, and we lost stock unfortunately. Oh man, but as I said, everybody, it was fun. I can't wait. I can't wait till we see what we do from there. Um, Unfortunately, we got one guy with technical difficulties. Uh, Uncle Jack is trying to find the charger.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
It's all
I'm
right.
just in the studio.
Doc said he was not too far from his crib. I was talking about Stickball Sunday, how fun it
Yes,
was.
sir.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty dope, man, to get that 1 day tournament too, man. A lot of people were like, it's good to see people between those two times because a lot of us don't get together, a lot of us don't hang out. It's always like team based things. So it was pretty dope to go ahead and have that shit pop up. Big Doc,
Yeah,
what's up,
I'd have loved to be
Yes,
there
sir.
and watch that shit.
man? And the only thing is I don't think people see I'm a baller and I'm gonna go ahead and be ready regardless. So I prepared for knowing that it's a 1 day tournament. All right, there's gonna be a lot of games. Like
Oh
we're
yeah,
about to win some games. We're about
all
to see you
day.
from Harlem when we playing the same team twice anyway. So I'm good with playing the same teams or having to go ahead and run some games like that back to back to back. I'm straight. So it was the first of two eliminations. So a lot of
Right.
people made a lot of games, and we was in there for at least like 5 games, and I was like, see, this is compose yourself, don't kill yourself. It's no matter off that first one, man.
All day.
A whole bunch after that, man. And it was fun. It was dope. It was dope as hell.
Well, salute to you. You know what I mean? Salute to the stickball competition.
Shout out to fucking Stickball Boulevard, the Bronx. Shout out to the Fallen.
Facts.
Shout out to my man Lolene. Every time, that's one of the people I think about automatically, Lolene. Like, man, you 100 years old, you still out here hitting line drives and throwing people out.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, let me.
So,
Yeah, let's get to the topic at hand.
whoever came up with the title, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, that was him. Puff the Magic Dragon. P Diddy or didn't he? So thanks for tuning in. Whoever's going to tune in now, whoever's going to tune in later, it's been a big ass mix up. So hopefully he ain't mess up his viewerships.
It's all right, man. We got it anyways. It ain't about views anyways. No offense to anybody who's watching it or listening, however you streaming. It's about love, man. I love doing this with you guys. I love getting to talk to you guys anyway. So as long as I get to talk to you guys and talk our bullshit, I'm good.
Yeah. Yep, really, yeah. This shit is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It is fun. But thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Facts.
We about to talk about the Diddler. You know that guy, Mr. Take That, Take That. You see it in the title.
What's bad, bro, is like somebody was talking about it. I watched a quick video on Facebook, and I forgot who it was, but I think he was a DJ, and then he was going, what are we supposed to do with like when people like this are in trouble, music wise? Like music is eternal. It'll outlast all of us. As long as there's a copy of it, it'll outlast all of us. Once it's created and it's loved the way it is, what you about to do? You gonna cancel Faith? You gonna cancel
right.
Wells? You gonna cancel G-Dep? What's up with the special delivery? Black Rob? Any of them ladies? You gonna all these dudes, Biggie, all the songs on there that could be out there and they'll be on there. Like, you gonna cancel all them niggas? You gonna go ahead? Like, what the hell are we supposed to go ahead and go do from there? And that's a big ass outlet to look at because it's that and the same thing with the R. Kelly situation. Bro, I sang R. Kelly for my graduation.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Nah, yeah, I mean, what up, T?
Bro,
A lot of people did. Nah,
I sang I Believe I Can Fly. Like, I didn't even know it was, I didn't know any of that stuff. Like, fuck am I supposed to do? Just be like, all right, he didn't make great fucking music. He didn't contribute great things into the world before we knew whatever this craziness was.
You're right.
And I mean, like with R. Kelly, a lot of people try to cancel his music. You know what I mean? Will people take the same route with P. Diddy? I believe so too, and to a certain extent. But at the same token, you have to put in perspective, like you just said, like R. Kelly, for instance, you sung at your graduation. That got a memorable moment inside your life. You know what I mean? That's a song that will always come up and always bring you to that graduation. You know what I mean?
I Believe I Can Fly. What else we doing? Bump and Grind. What else we doing? Ignition. What else you want to throw out? How many? I know y'all know R. Kelly songs.
No, fact.
I know that shit that pop on and y'all be, this is my shit. This is my shit. I like that. Come on, bro.
I mean, but you can you hold his song or the music to the characteristic of that dude? You know what I mean? I know when Uncle Jackie would say, "Yeah, I'm not pumping no R. Kelly at all." You know what I mean? And shit. But me and my token, if R. Kelly come on the radio, then I'm listening to it. I'm not gonna fast forward it. You know what I mean? But will I go on and put R. Kelly myself? Will I go on the search engine and put R. Kelly? I don't think I would. But I haven't been in that mode to put R. Kelly. You know what I mean?
So good point. I'm glad you brought it that way. Jackie, you say you're not gonna go ahead and fuck with R. Kelly music. You good?
Nah, I don't. The
I'm
only
with you.
reason I don't is because I saw the tape. It's like if
I'm
it's
with you.
going off the Atlanta shit, that was fine.
I'm with you.
The
I'm
tape
100%
was what
with
got
you.
me.
So are you going to give Diddy the same treatment?
You said Diddy? I
Yeah.
don't listen to Diddy now. I stopped listening
Are
to Diddy.
you
I
gonna,
stopped being his biggest fan a long time ago.
so are you gonna associate all the music that he was associated with or created?
I skip past any bars that he spits. That's as far as I go. Like, cause the other people, if I'm gonna
Yeah.
stream, hopefully it's helping them. Maybe I don't stream everybody that he robbed. Like I might
Remember,
stream a lot.
remember a
He
lot of
robbed them, but what I'm saying is they
lot
got
of
their
that
money
shit
back.
is all tied together somewhere, somehow. That's all I'm saying.
But I know they still get a little piece of the stream. So
Yeah.
I love the lot. I love Mace. I'm gonna listen to them, but when it's time for P Diddy and the fam, who you know, I'm skipping right past that. And I love that verse. Jadakiss killed that shit for Puffy. He killed that verse, and I gotta go past. I don't want to hear you, bro. I love R. Who loves R&B like Robert and me? Him and Nas and all them songs they did. I'm good. I'm good, brother. I loved you, man, and you betrayed me, man. You betrayed me, B. You was my man's.
All right, I give it to you. I just think it's a little illogical to blame anybody he's worked with on any of the music that he's
Yeah, I don't
created.
blame them, man.
Because
Just
it's
have,
just like, yo, bro, I get it, bro. I wasn't a fan of Diddy a long time ago for my own personal reasons. After watching Making the Band, I was like, this is insane. This man is
yeah,
a narcissist. This is insane. I know what I
yeah.
like for TV, bro, but this is people's lives you fucking with.
Yo,
There's no way you messing with that, bro. And then I found out how he ran Sean John and the clothing lines that he was on. I was like, oh, bro, this thing. Oh, he is crazy. He's only about money. That's all he's worried about is about getting
And
paper.
power.
Fuck that. All right. Now you see all that shit go on. I was never really truly a fan from there, but now I feel bad for anybody that has been associated with them and will be associated with them in the future.
hold on one second,
He had
y'all.
just linked up recently with G-Dep.
Hold on one second. I will, on that note that DOJ just left. Let me put it on the video right quick. 18-second video.
I can't help it, I'm an optimist. And I'ma make your head bop to this. And at the end, you gon' rock to this. Now say my name, come on. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D is Diddy. Hold up. I can't help it, I'm an optimist.
Well, you had that up there already, right?
Yeah, that was up there. I played that last week. Yeah.
Fucking more than once.
That was
Leave. I will leave, Doc. I will leave.
No, I just had
They
to leave.
waited for him.
Yeah, I had to leave right there with that one. And you know what's crazy though? Yo, he represents Harlem hard body. P Diddy represents Harlem a hard body, bro. Like I don't
You know
know.
what's good? That nigga from Mount Vernon. I want to make this shit clear. We're gonna make this shit clear right now. Puff Daddy is not from Harlem. That nigga is from Mount Vernon, New York. It is not the same. That nigga not even from the Bronx. He is from Mount Vernon.
I let him Mac.
That nigga was born in Mount Vernon. He's from Vernon, Mount Vernon. For his side.
You said
For Heavy D side, it's money earned in Mount Vernon on Heavy D side. Wherever Heavy D part is from, rest in peace, Heavy D. But he from Mount Vernon. The other side from Heavy D. We ain't gonna associate with him with Heavy D. What's good, CeeLo? What's going on, bro? We're glad you could drop. Glad you could find us.
Facts. He's stupid. Thank you, CeeLo. Appreciate it, man. I messed up the first link that he sent out to y'all, man. Sorry. Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, man. Like, go ahead.
It sucks, man. I felt the same way for the last not for R. Kelly. I didn't feel bad for him. I knew he did that shit. But I also felt the same way when this shit started with the whole Bill Cosby shit. When Bill Cosby got in trouble, I was in the beginning of it. I was like, nah, bro, get out of it. Stop it. You're not about to tell me you taking down the most our most powerful black man that we have. Bro. You're not. No, there's no way you're gonna tell me that's gonna happen. And it will happen. Slowly but surely, more and more stuff came out. More and more stuff came out. Found out what happens. The things that you got legally in trouble for, you're done for. I can't go back on that, bro. All right, this is what's happening. And it's the same way I'm feeling right now with P. Diddy, bro. I'm at the beginning, I was like, bro, you're not, there's no way, bro. No way you about to go ahead and tell me you went to go ahead and go do that. We can make all the jokes in the world. We can make all the baby oil jokes. We can go ahead and go down that road. We can do that. That's all funny. The secret cameras too. You want to go ahead and go do that? All right, we'll get funny and we'll make some jokes about that too. But you're not about to go ahead and go tell me all these people that's starting to come out and all the indictments that's going to unseat all the people saying the same shit. We got to the parties. Parties was crazy. He slips me something, and then this is what happens.
Every time.
Every
See,
time.
his shit is different
It's
from
the same
Bill.
MO. It's the same MO, dogs. It's the same MO. What did you hear about the same thing with the Cosby stuff? Went to go chill. Went to go ahead and go over there. He slipped me some in my drink and then took advantage to go ahead and go be there. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it.
See, I think there's a difference between him and Bill Cosby's, because Bill Cosby was making a chess move, that like a Michael Jackson type chess move. And then Bill Cosby's, those women, right? If somebody did something to you, why are you coming back? All of them made second and third and fourth visits for Bill Cosby.
That's the same thing of power and control and manipulation. That's what it is. It's the same shit where a person that's like that, bro, and especially think about the times. The way I see it on that one, I've come to terms with at the time at that, bro, there's no openings for you to try to go ahead and further your career and further your advancement in some. You're not gonna. There's a way to go ahead and go do that. As a matter of fact, great way to put this on. The Vince McMahon documentary dropped today. I'm about to watch that tonight, and we're gonna go ahead and bro. And that's another thing we covered on Friday. What do we covered when we did that? When we covered it on our show, we talked about it, and it was everybody said the same thing. I only did this, and I only messed around and went this way because I wanted to further my career and my advancement. And he promised to go ahead and go do it.
Yeah,
I mean, that these
we
people
understand it in the sense of being men, where we'd go, well, there's a limit where we wouldn't stoop to go ahead and do that. But there's also things we would do. The opposite sex would probably be like, wait a minute, what? Like, ain't none of us gonna be like, oh, somebody made us go anywhere to go ahead and go do anything further. No, you're not about to go. We don't run that way. I go ahead and go take the L and be in jail before this happens, dogs. You gonna catch me on the 5 o'clock news talking about, yeah, I shot him, I killed him. You want to show? You want me to tell you what he tried to go ahead and go do? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah,
or not even that. Or you be the one, the uncomfortable ones inside of a video, such as Fabulous. You know what I mean? That's inside Drink Champ video. You know, he like, yeah, when you gonna come party with me, you know what I mean? You're gonna be the oddball that, you know, you're gonna be like, my nigga, like I did party with you, you know what I mean? You're gonna keep it as real as you can, and without stepping over the line or the limit of, you know, calling the next person out, you know. But maybe one of us out of the three would say, "Nigga, stop being gay. That sound gay for you know." No, that's why I said, what about the other three would say something, you know what I mean? And Jack be like, "You're not. That sounds a little sus," you know what I mean? Like it was
50 route. Remember, he offered 50. Yo, let me take you shopping, nigga. What? Who are you talking to? What you mean you want to take me shopping? What kind of move are you trying? No, see now, and then 50 got even more info than we do. So you know he knew before everything came out.
So, I don't know if you guys heard on this situation. Now that you bring it up,
documentary.
I don't know if you guys heard. Netflix okayed and bought out the audit or he sold it. He was on auction. He auctioned off this, and Netflix won. They okayed, and production is in line to go ahead and release this documentary that's about to come out on the allegation.
He did it. Yep. But yo, can we be for real? Because we brought up Bill Cosby and the R. Kelly shit. You know what I mean? Not saying that P. Diddy was doing the same kind of move as
it's the exact thing.
Cosby, but he had something going on with the liquor company that he just had a fallout with. You know what I mean? And
Right.
not saying that. I'm just saying that you touching big wigs or you touching people that you shouldn't be talking to. You know what I mean? Like you and that person ain't really supposed to be rubbing nose, but since you are who you are and you rubbing nose with this person, don't take advantage or don't think that we can't pull the rug right under you type of shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say with that. But with Prince, with all these people that died such an overdose or got their name tarnished one way or another, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, they was going against big wigs or going against the grain of the big wigs or Hollywood. I don't want to say Hollywood, but of the industry.
Of the jewels, man. That meant those were men are trying. Michael Jackson had the Beatles catalog. We don't want him with that. If you're a certain, certain group of people, we don't want this black guy to have the Beatles, America's favorite band of the '60s or whenever. No disrespect to the Beatles. I'm just saying, nobody wants shit. Paul McCartney don't even have it, and he was with the Beatles. You think they want this black dude to have that? Hell nah. Bill Cosby was trying to take over NBC, the one, the whole company that started him, I believe, in terms of his sitcoms and stuff. They backed him. He said, "All right, I appreciate what y'all did. Now it's time for me to take over." I bet your ass you. But wait, hold up. What did the? I'm not even gonna make a joke of that. But I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you fucking won't.
So, guys, I love you guys to death. So remember, today's Wednesday and not Thursday.
You are right. I was just thinking that same shit, bro.
That's not what's going on. Let's prove it where we can go ahead and go prove on in court.
No, listen. P Diddy been doing this. How long Biggie dead?
Hold on.
How long my son is 29 years old. Biggie came out in 96. You know what I mean? So P Diddy been doing this or using his intimidation tactic before Biggie Smalls came out. You know what I mean? And he may not have been so big to where he could move certain people. He could move the little guys in a room and not the big wigs. You know what I mean? But he got to so much power and got to so much fame and been stepping on people's shoes, been pulling people careers from under them, been signing people to bogus deals. You know what I mean? So he been using intimidating tactics for years. Now his party's been published, been known to the public for years as well too, to where everybody wanted to go to his parties. Now what it is and what's being said is that these people knew that he was trafficking people. You know what I mean? That he was trafficking for sexual favors. You know what I mean? Granted, that you knew or you didn't know. I'm just saying that when you get to a certain spot, and not saying that P Diddy is right in any fashion or form, but this shit been going on for years, and for you to say that nobody knew, I mean, for it to be said that nobody knew about it, nobody spoke up about it. Now that's where a lot of people don't get in trouble because you witness criminal activities or you're aware of criminal activities that was going on by this man, whether he's hitting the female in front of you or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Okay.
So that went off on a little tangent there. I understand what you're saying, but let me cover before we get ahead and backtrack. Well, we can remember again, today's Wednesdays and not Thursdays. No conspiracy theories. We're not going off. We're going off by facts. And by facts, let's bring up the people you talked about. Michael Jackson was proven not to have done anything to any child. What he was proven was he was very weird in the head and did very weird things.
Yes.
Let's not place the blame on parents and whether or not they were around and how they allowed these things to go on. Let's not blame any of this. Let's blame the fact that we didn't look into somebody who had a mental problem because he made the greatest music we've ever heard in our lives. That's the issue. Let's move on from there. Let's move on to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, as great his, and I love comedians, bro. I love comedians. As great of a comedian as he was, as powerful as a person that he was proven to go ahead and drug women for his own pleasure. That's what he was proven guilty of. That's what he's in jail for. How many women? It's up to the courts to go ahead and go from there. Why it happened is whatever was disclosed from in there. Some people are just crazy in the head, which leads us to R. Kelly. We don't need to talk about that because more than likely we all know and have saw what he was in trouble for. You can't, I guarantee you there's a link somewhere that's still up. I know he did wrong and he was proven that was wrong from there. Now, we move on to Diddy. Diddy, regardless of how powerful he is on there, has more than one unsealed document that proves he's been doing these weird ass motions and this weird ass drugging shit since 91 when Bad Boys was created. That's as far back as some of these allegations go. Some of these women and men who have sued him or are in trial with him, including on to these allegations of sexual trafficking, all the drugs, and the 1,000 pounds of baby oil they found in his house. So that's what we need to focus on is on there. That's where we need to focus on there. Now, as for the parties, bro, I think you overlooking the fact that I think some of the things that were going on, you know for a fact, if we're into shit, if we're into weird thing like a sports party, let's leave it at that. We're not going to invite a whole lot of people. We're going to invite the people who are into the same things we are, into the Giants, into watching football, into something that we're going to go ahead and be there. That's the reason why we do this podcast. We all have similar thoughts, so go ahead and go be on it. So in a party like that, he probably has people who are okay with knowing, he gonna have some of them girls out there to go ahead and go do that. He gonna have some of them dudes out there to go ahead. If you want to go ahead and go chill in the back, but there's an after party, we can go ahead and go to that. And niggas is all right and cool with that. Now, knowing whether or not these women or these men are paid workers, I guess is the safest way to put it. Nobody probably cared. Nobody ever was like, I never thought about that shit. I never went to go ahead. Now that you hear it and you start thinking about it, and you be like, well, how uncommon is it where a nigga I don't know. I don't see the nigga walking down the street and bagging no chicks. I see him just waking up and expecting women just to be there. And what's the one way to fulfill someone's ego? Hire women to go be there and go do that. And that's the type of nigga that he is to go ahead and go be there. That's a different story. Now, for what he's famous for and all this other shit, and that's why he's getting in trouble, I don't think liquor's not that big of a thing for me to be like, oh, yeah, they had to cancel him. They had to go do that. They had to go. Bro, he started and tried to do mad other shit. It don't really work anywhere. They found out he really wasn't the owner or the guy of Ciroc. Once he found out he was just a spokesperson on that, people was like, oh, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I heard that.
He goes there and goes, bro, come on, man. This is
Tito's, though, not Ciroc. We don't do Ciroc. I'm not a Ciroc boy.
No, I'm saying?
I'm just cocaine myself, too.
What's coming out in a lot of these indictments that's the same, bro, is the same thing in the Bill Cosby shit. I go chill with him. He slips something in my drink, and he's going to tell you, I'm going to get that whether you like it or not.
I'm sorry for the pause. That was just me, like, sitting there like, how long do I have to beat your ass before this drug kick in? How long do I have to try to, make sure you sleep when I'm asleep? How much time do I have?
But the thing is this, though. After you know that you drugged, or after you know that you was put in a compromised position, how do you go back to these parties? How do you go back to these after parties?
Not a lot of people have come out to say that they've been there into more than one. The people who have come out there have said that. Well, at least the people that I've read I got a couple names on the side. The couple people that I've read that are in trial with him are some of these are freak out parties, and he does it at the freak out parties, and that's how he gets everybody to go ahead and go chill out. And some of them are one-on-one situations.
Yeah.
There's a guy now. What's this guy's? Derek Lee Smith. He's just won on a technicality. He just won. I think what is it? $10 million for like the next 10 months. He won like $100 million and a technicality because Diddy ain't show up. But he alleged that he was drugged and taken advantage of both ways by him and with people that was around him. So
they ran smooth on them. Ms. Brinson, how you doing? I'm sorry, I just want to know.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Ms. Brinson, how you doing? I don't know the specifics. I didn't look into it too much because there's also some stigma behind him as a person because technically he's in jail at the moment for his own sexual misdeeds, if you can understand what I'm saying. So it's like, do you believe any of that stuff that's there? Because Diddy just didn't show up, so he lost on a no contest kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's a whole bunch of other women. There's a whole bunch of other people coming up. It's crazy.
This shit is like, folks. I understand. Like, I can't say. I mean, I can try to empathize. I can try. I get some shit like that is the most violating thing someone can do to you. I get that part. I fucking know it. But you gotta say something, man. You gotta say something. I know as a man, I know it's even more difficult. I know it's even more difficult because you actually admitting like, yo, somebody violated me. I'm gonna use that word right there. Somebody violated me. And I don't want nobody to know I was violated in a way like this. I don't want nobody to know. I get that.
It's the same stigma, bro. It's the same stigma, man. It's the same stigma, male and female, bro. It's the same one. It's the same feeling. But my thing is, because we keep circling around these parties, is what we won't, what we not accepting. It's not that I think about it, is that some people are just into this shit, bro.
Yeah,
not the obvious spiking and getting turned out type of thing, but they into just going into those type of situations, going into the parties and going to go chill. Like, I won't lie, as funny as it is, besides the jokes of being a Diddy party, I can understand before all these allegations and all these things became public, how it was to be like, yo, he invited you to like a New Year's Eve party, he invited you to a thing, he invited you here, yo. Now you get to mingle with other celebrities. I don't know if you're a B celebrity, you thinking, oh, all right, cool, I'll go ahead and go be there. Those little things would be different than being like, yo, he throwing a turnout party, dogs. He hurt you down. Good. We in there, we're gonna go. No, bro, that's a little much for me. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Some people be like, they hear that and be like, yo, he's into that shit. They be like, damn. I like going on shit like that. I don't like being down with that. What's up? I'll get a couple of girls to go ahead and go out there with me. I'm into it. Go ahead, we throw some money around. We go ahead and set this room up. This is what it is on there. How? Why? I don't know, man. I'm not particularly into that type of thing, but I can see where it goes, man. Some people think that, or I don't know how sick it might be to think that they be like, all right, maybe if I go to these things or I do all of this shit, he might actually put me on.
All right, let me play these 3 videos for y'all. It's a minute long each. Then we're gonna take a comment and opinions and from there.
Right. You need locks on the doors. Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's an old adage that can't be denied. The internet never forgets. If something is posted online, it's going to live on there somewhere forever. And that is proving to be true for Sean Diddy Combs as he faces criminal charges in a federal court in New York. We are taking a fresh look at some videos of the rapper that take on a new tone given the serious accusations he's now facing. We're going to break down some of the clips and the potential impact, if any, at trial with a digital forensics expert. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Bragging at one point to David Letterman that he had the most friends in history on MySpace. We all remember what MySpace was. He said he started a vlog called Diddy TV where he posted about his life. And he said he started a vlog called Diddy TV where he posted about his life, and that hasn't stopped.
DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them. I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
You put the drink on his head.
There you go. There it is.
Now, Combs invites people into his life through social media, television appearances, concerts. He was even in talks with Hulu to make a reality show about his family, similar to Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But that plan came to a screeching halt when accusations arose about Combs' behavior behind the scenes. Cassie Ventura, Combs' ex, filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against him last November, accusing him of physical assault, rape, sex trafficking, drug trafficking. Combs adamantly denied everything in that lawsuit, but he did settle that lawsuit with Ventura the very next day. But what ended up happening? That lawsuit set off an avalanche of litigation with multiple people, both men and women, coming forward with their own complaints about Combs' conduct. Then in March, federal agents raided two of Combs' homes, one in Los Angeles, one in Miami, taking out boxes full of evidence, including dozens of electronic devices. Los Angeles, one in Miami, taking out boxes full of evidence, including dozens of electronic devices. At the time, Combs wasn't facing any criminal charges, but we spoke with legal experts who said that an indictment would be imminent. And then 1 week ago, Combs was arrested. Pursuant to a grand jury indictment through the Southern District of New York, he was indicted on charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution. The indictment lays out the allegations against him, including forced labor, bribery, obstruction of justice. The indictment states, quote, the defendant engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse toward women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. At times, Combs and others acting in his direction made arrangements for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from the women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence.
Ouch. That man is hurting. Pause.
I'm still stuck on dude that was passed out on the couch.
Yo, but that alone is exhibit A. You know, that's exhibit A.
Bro, it was still daytime, my G. Like, he already passed out, already got his face damn near got his face in the lap.
That might be from the night before. We don't know what time the video is from there. It's a little crazy. But if not, I won't hold you. I have been to a few cookouts and a few barbecues where niggas do pass out. You get in there a little too early. Burgers ain't done yet. They already threw back 3 Henny shots. They think they're all right. Go ahead and go chill in the sun for a little bit. And they
yeah, that sun hit.
You know what I'm saying? Like the dude said, the internet is undefeated because that shit don't look good either, bro. That shit is not. I get it. I've been around a bunch of passed out people. I've been in the handball courts and dudes passed out just from drinking and chilling and having some bullshit fun. There's no, bro. There's no way. That's a bad look, bro. That's a bad look.
So now a lot of things that you would look back on, you know, whether it be recording wise on the internet, whether it be on people's social media, a lot of things that you look back on, you will question, you know, second guess what the original, you know, thought and process was. You know what I mean?
That dude, Puff, Puff. I think in that video, like I said, I'm still stuck on dude that was passed out. He said, "Look, this is what happened at my parties. This is what, because being passed out is so much vulnerability, man. I don't even like that word. I don't like that word, vulnerability. And I am stuck on that. I heard the rest of the stuff, but my brain didn't leave. Dude passed out with his face 6 inches from somebody's lap, and they resting cups and shit on his head, man.
Exactly. He ain't moving that one bit.
He ain't moving. He's just done. He's done. Like limp. Pause. I apologize. I don't mean to mess up the way we trying to go, but I can't get. I understand. I can't get past that.
This is the part of where I'm going. Like it'll be. I also don't like being influenced by watching videos like that too much and then being like, "Oh man, that looks terrible." It's a little out of context, but then it's like, "Well, it is." You the guy who's saying it. It's not a deep fake. It's not like they made this up. They spliced together some videos. Nah, bro, this was you be saying, and it goes back to niggas being weird as hell when they make money, bro. We've covered this before. I don't understand what it is. It's weird as hell, bro. Weird as hell. You don't have nothing better to do with your money and your fucking finances. You want to go ahead and go do that. They waiting for him to get out, just for him to leave and go to Bali with Russ, man.
Damn, man. Puffy is a thief of innocence, man. And I think he looked for the most masculine dudes to do that shit too.
I think it was more people than we'll ever know. And I think it's even more the people we don't know from that we can multiply maybe by 2 or by 5 are the people who went, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go do that. I'm gonna go ahead and all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and go there. It's the normal. It's the norm. It's the norm. It's what people do to go ahead and go be here. Let me go ahead and go do that. And just thinking it was just to be taken advantage of, man. No jokes intended. Like it's crazy.
B was good, bro.
What up, B? What's going on? It's just crazy. Just imagine that you went to Diddy party, you woke up seeing a guy,
any situation like that. Any situation you about to put me in like that is bad, bro. Anything I wake up and
you wake up sore.
Oh no,
yeah, man.
All bad. All bad. I could wake up in my house next to my wife, and I wake up. So, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't. There's no situation I'm waking up. That is terrible. That is horrible. Anytime I'm waking up in a place that I don't know at all, it doesn't even need to be so necessary. I passed out from here, or I gotta go do that to fucking what? Nah, bro.
Read that. What I just said, and read that.
Yeah. Maybe.
You don't see nobody. You don't see no Richard Simmons type of guys in this list. You ain't seeing no Richard Simmons type of guys.
Yeah, I don't see that in any of the situations that go on. There's always people that you wouldn't believe or wouldn't understand. Bro, look at the Cosby case. Some of the women that came out, you were like, "What the fuck?
Hideous.
What the fuck are you talking about? What he needed to do what?" And it's I'm sorry to make fun of and make jokes. That's horrible to say, but it's like you would be. It led you to believe like with enough power, you would think it'd be a super duper model or something crazy or something, but it's people that you can manipulate. That's your game. That's the prize, bro.
Yeah. It ain't about. I think it was just about who you want, the situation that you want to have dominance over. You know what I mean? That you want to show that you can embarrass or you have dominance over the situation.
That's what I like. That's what I think about the videos. Anything with the cameras, that's what I think. I now I save it, so now I have that dominance over you to know, and that's why they had to go and take all that shit out of his possession.
Yo, y'all like, sub, and share, man. Don't just pop in and pop out. Like, sub, and share. You know what I mean? Drop a comment. Feel free. But Puff, I'm with B right here. He's a primal and sexual deviant. I think it's a mental thing with Puff. I think he might be sick. Let's just call it what it is. He might. I don't know what you call that affliction, but he just might be sick. Yeah, more than that. But narcissistic tendencies, psychopathic and sociopathic tendencies.
Sociopathic, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It came out already. You can see it just all unfortunately in the Cassie video. You can see all of that shit in there. The dude chased her all the way down, half ass naked, and a towel to go ahead and go whoop her ass. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, and again with B, yeah, that's who you're looking at. You're looking at bright-eyed guys who are looking up to you like, man, this is Puff Daddy. Yeah. I'm trying to be with Bad Boy. Like, look, Bad Boy is everywhere.
That's why I'm saying. That's why that accepting and going to them parties and doing some of this shit. That's why I said if we can't get the number of people who's gonna come out and be like, he had to drug me to get what he wanted. Imagine the people that was like, wait, that wasn't okay. Well, you mean to tell me the parties wasn't? If the party wasn't cool, I was actually doing something bad. I was actually involved in shit that's harmful. Like what the? Wait, I thought everybody was cool with that. Wait, you mean to tell me the girls that I was with was trafficked from somewhere? You mean to tell me that was a prostitute? That wasn't like a girl. That wasn't like HR from Diddy Records or something or Bad Boy Studios. Like I don't. That wasn't who that was. I wasn't, bro. What the fuck? Like. God knows how many times you also do it and you see it to be like when the party starts, you be like, all right, to use that as my way in, I'll surround the guy or I'll surround the person with attractive people and be like, all right, mooch over there, and that's his way in to go ahead and go get what he needs. Like, look, I could do this all the time. Girls like this are around me all the time. Men like this are around me all the time. And niggas was like, people were just all this like, all right, I mean, that sounds cool to me. All right, fuck, what I gotta do? What I gotta do, bro? I'll be your friend. It's all right.
Right.
You couldn't tell me before the allegations came out and the funny shit came out that if you'd be like, yo, P. Diddy's my homie, like he was over there and he's like, I used to run with this nigga back in there. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. That's a good person to know if you need something or if you have a brand or you marketing a guy and go, oh, that's dope. All right. Now you hearing this, sure, that shit funny as fuck. That's absolutely right. He's always been there.
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse for Puff Daddy. He's not gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. You're gonna have more people coming out the woodwork. You already got you got people like Cat Williams who called it out. You got Jaguar Wright who's been saying things like this. They thought she was crazy. They thought Cat Williams was crazy. All these people that came out before. They thinking these people are crazy.
But yo, let's be for real. Like, okay, he just got arrested the other day, right? Which was like maybe a week and a half ago. A week ago. Let's say a week. Probably a week ago, right? Not even a week.
Give it 2 because we covered it last week. And it was denied bail. Give it 2.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So 8 days because he got arrested the day before. That's why we did it on him. It was the day before. But give it 8 days, right? But before 8 days, before he got arrested, even though he wasn't indicted because he just got indicted. He was being investigated. Tubi did a special on him. How pretty? What is that? The P Diddy downfall. Now this is on Tubi. You know what I mean? This ain't on Netflix. This ain't on no regular, paid pro. So they are already like pre-programmed. This is what I was thinking today as I was watching, the advertisement of it again because I think I've seen it. I watched some of it actually. Not only that though, but they just setting it up. Even though he's guilty,
smart, though. That's smart on their part. Like take advantage before everybody else does.
Yeah, but
Because look,
still,
Diddy about to release some bullshit. I mean, 50 about to release some bull. He's about to release the demons right now. So
right,
it's a marketing
right,
thing on that one. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But it happened. Even if you go back before he even got rated, bro, the video of Cassie already came out. That's what started all of this. That
Yeah,
whole her having to bring that shit
that,
into court and releasing all of
they,
that. That's
they
just like
did
in the video said, bro. Once that came out, it
that.
was over.
Did
That was
they
like
did
the
Straw that broke the camel's back.
yeah, that was the abbreviation right there. Like that was the cap. Like it was over. It was
that.
like, oh, now I know this is everything that I've heard, everything that I've thought, everything that I've all the jokes and all the bullshit, all the funny things I was going. All that shit is real. This nigga's weird as fuck. Oh, he's a terrible person. Then it goes from there. You find out how bad of a person he was. Then you're like, damn. Which brings me back around to the beginning of what I had said before. Are you still ready to cancel all his music because of all this shit that's going on? I think
No,
that
no,
body
no,
music is crazy.
no. Now, question: what? I'm not gonna say what he did wrong because there's a lot he did wrong, as far
Everything.
as
Everything.
not everything, and
Everything
not
that the stuff that hasn't came out, I'm just saying, just all the stuff just from the beginning alone. The stuff that I know that I saw was the half-ass naked video of him chasing a whole poor woman down in a
oh yeah,
hotel
yeah,
room.
that's
That was
wrong.
crazy. That was crazy.
That's wrong, crazy. That's real crazy. But I mean, the drugging is crazy as well. If I'm gonna put it out there, you know what I mean. But now having a sex party or having a freak off is that wild and bugged out?
No, in my
Okay.
opinion, no, because I know
Now,
for like I said, if I guarantee you all of our bedroom fantasies and all of our bedroom tendencies are all different. We're all different people. We all into different things. That's why we have all of this open sexuality that's out there. Some of us don't agree 100%, but we have an understanding. There's some people who are just attracted and into things that they like. And if you with a certain amount of people, you throw a party for those people, and that's what you into, then that's what's gonna happen. I don't think that's wrong. I know for a fact I don't want to hear nothing that there's a whole bunch of freak ass stories that go on with. I know yo shorty from over here. You used to be in the hallway. We used to go to this apartment, we go over there, or we used to go to hooky parties and go be over there. We all have some type of crazy story that's like, damn. I can't believe that was a part of that. There's some people who be like, that's my life every day. I'm into shit like that. Let me go ahead and go do shit like that for my life. Now, is it
See,
wrong?
see the difference between some of us and Puff. We had freak off parties at the Mac. We called it the Gauntlet. But I guarantee nobody was asleep during the shit. Ain't nobody was knocked out. Ain't nobody was unable to consent.
There is the beautiful words of wisdom from Uncle Jackie. That's the difference between a party and a Diddy party. This is
Right.
the difference. It don't no matter how many times we circle it, nothing he did, if we separate everything, nothing he did is dead. He was into the prostitution.
Well, y'all both talking.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I said, and recorded me without me knowing.
He's recording everything, so he's a weird ass nigga that's already on there. He's hiring prostitutes. He's a known womanizer. He's a known person to go ahead and go do that. All right, cool. He throws weird ass, freaky ass parties. All right, cool. None of those things separately where you be like, all right, besides intimidation and all the other bad things he did to some of the, it's like, all right, he's just the womanizer and the man that goes on. And then you start throwing in the shit that he has to do, the control thing, the taking over everybody's life, love bombing some other women, making sure they don't have no consent on there by drugging them or making them uncomfortable in situations where they can't say no. And it goes from there. That's where it just gets wrong. That's the difference. We're all consenting adults. We're all into some shit. We're all into something that's a little funky. We're all into that. We're all human. But the difference is they never, like I said, I ain't doing it while I'm sleeping. I ain't doing it while it's I had to go drink this to go get there. If you gotta have something like that, that's not. No consent. Like I said, that's not healthy.
Yeah, no consent. That's the main thing right there, man. You like violating, like that word violate is like crazy, bro. Violation. That's just that word is strong, man. That word is very, very fucking strong. And there's millions, probably billions of people who've been violated, and they just.
So that's it, man. We need to open a line, and I'm glad you had said it earlier, where it's like, bro, if you have to say something, man, speak up, man, female, it don't matter. If you better find somebody and go ahead and go speak up, because this is insane, and this people like this. Unfortunately, it's one of music's best producers, I guess, or one of the people that contributed such great music on for us. Again, that has to do some weird shit. Fucking has to spend their money weirdly and do some odd bullshit. But we have to make sure they can't get away with this, bro. Regardless of who you are, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much shit you're into, like you can't do shit like that, bro.
That shit triggers and open up gateways to where you out there and search for that same high or that same feeling, and then you don't even know what the fuck you feeling. You know what I mean? You was forced to feel that way. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's just not cool, man. It's not cool. Tony's is canceled tonight.
You think he gets ready? You think they keep denying him?
Oh, they're not gonna let him out, man. He's Puff Daddy. He's worked hard, and he's also scammed and schemed, I'm sure, but it's still hard work. He worked hard to be this powerful man. Powerful men don't get bail. Powerful men. He has to be a dangerous man to get bail. He has to be powerful and dangerous. That way, hey, if you don't let my client out, somebody's gonna pay a visit to your wife who lives on 423 Park Place and Penthouse, huh? Oh, you're doing good for yourself. But yeah, you don't want these problems. Now, if he was like, if he was Chen Gigante, I've been watching Godfather of Harlem. If he was Chen Gigante, he might have got a bail. But he's Puff Daddy. Yeah, you're powerful in the industry, but you're not Suge Knight. You don't have that part in you.
That's hilarious. Who would have thought Suge Knight?
Suge couldn't afford his bail, I believe. He couldn't afford his bail, but he got one. Suge got a bail. He couldn't afford it. Let's remember that. I believe he got a bail. He just couldn't afford it, so he had to hold up. Puffy did not, nigga. You're not going nowhere. Disappointment, nigga. Take that.
And then they put him in a worse, like he in a bad house. You know what I mean?
Listen, bro. What he has to worry about now is them people he touched reaching out and touching somebody that's in there with him. That's what he's fearing the most right now, Brody. Because that's what I'm thinking right there. Like, how can I get to this dude right here? That's why he's trying to get out so desperately. Or they're gonna try to extort him.
I think anybody want to touch him right now. Pause. You know what I mean? I think anybody inside that cell, that's a badge of honor. You know what I mean? That you done hit P Diddy. You know what I mean? In all aspects, pause and pause and pause. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I was thinking, I ain't talking about the pause, but the goddamn action.
They're gonna protect his ass just like they do in Kel's dogs. It ain't gonna be nothing.
He gonna be in the what's the name? We just saying that's definitely a trophy to put on your mantle though. If you could get at him, somebody sit there like, yo, I got 2,000 for your commissary. I just need you to, pluck Puffy up real quick. I got $2,000 for you right now. You know what $2,000 is in the joint?
That's funny.
$2,000 will last you like 6 to 8 months.
You get interviews and niggas calling you.
Right. You just flip that $2,000.
I punched him right in his eye.
With this one, you see the knuckle still kind of swollen right there. If you can look at it. And then this one got his teeth marked right here. You know what I'm saying, son? You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny.
Will. He sounded like a baby. He took that. He couldn't take that. Ali out here. I practice with the imams.
You silly.
But I can't wait to see where this goes. Oh, man, I can't wait to see what happens.
Well, we know where it's going to go.
I don't
We
know,
know where it's
man.
going to go.
I don't know, man. Besides those, never know. It might have a good alibi.
Shit, not for
video that explains all this.
2,567 people.
Ain't never gonna be Diddy ever again.
I don't even think he got enough money to pay everybody off.
Jesus Christ.
He ain't got enough money to pay everybody off.
He got a forever saying, bro, no Diddy. Like,
yeah.
Like, I was just telling my girl, like, what, like, even if he didn't get off the hook, just say he get off for however technicality, you know what I mean? What you doing after
somebody
that?
Somebody gonna whack him.
Say we do 10 years. You do 10 years. You come out. What is you doing? You gonna live a silent life? Like you can no longer be P Diddy of old. You know what I mean? You can never go back to that lifestyle. Like
you move to another country.
That's crazy.
I mentioned them earlier.
I think if he still has a reasonable amount of his bread after he, depending on how much time he gets, he's just gonna move to another country and he's gonna. I ain't gonna say live quietly, but we ain't gonna know what the fuck he's going.
Become a yoga instructor. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Come over there,
like with Russell Simmons. And that may be another reason why they ain't let him go either, because they got like, yo, Russell Simmons got away. We ain't letting you get away. Like, nah. Take that.
Come on, bro. I give up everybody's passport. I give up everything, the house and everything. Nah, that's not enough.
It's not good enough.
That's not enough.
I have a guest log. like people have to sign in to see me, and I'll bring it to you every day.
So funny.
I get a permission.
Yeah, like these are the things people implicating in saying that, you know, I'll do all of these things, whatever, man. I'll suck your dick. Come on, man.
Pause. Yo, with that being said, your final thoughts. I'm gonna kick it off with the final thoughts right here, man. Yo, pause. P Diddy, man, yo, you got a long road ahead of you, man. Pause. You know what I mean? Like your mission is very impossible at the moment. You know what I mean? And I mean, hopefully that you got these good paid lawyers, you know, that's gonna sacrifice their time and their effort to get you out or get you bail so you could be able to fight from the outside. But it's really, you about to get hit with some numbers. You know what I mean? The videotapes itself that you done incriminated yourself is gonna hit you even harder than anything, because it got videotape of you being who you are.
Well, we don't know if it's his though. That's a good point. I just remember, I forgot about that too. You brought that up. Damn.
What's that?
The videotapes. He might remember we were talking about. He might use that to his advantage too to help him not. You know. Yeah, I got some information on some niggas. I know I got some of these videos on here. I know y'all want to see some of these videos. How much money you willing to go ahead and call for some of these videos?
But if the feds already got it, you messed up. You know what I mean? So it's like you may have copies of it, but the feds got them already. You know what I mean? So the feds got them. They know.
All you have is my laptops and equipment. You definitely don't have my storage device. You definitely don't know how to back any of that data up on there neither.
Hopefully he was smart enough to do that after knowing. You know what I mean? But he got hit hard. You got caught with untraceable guns and serial numbers scratched off. Like, how dumb was that? You know what I mean?
I forgot about that too. You're also right too. I forgot about that too.
You know what I mean?
That charge alone is about to be fucking crazy.
Facts. So he about to face some numbers, regardless of how we see it. But I think I'm not gonna give my opinion on that. But I just want P Diddy. You know what I mean? You got a better chance to fight from the outside than inside. Everybody know that.
No pun intended.
Good night, guys. Good night, guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. This has been the greatest ending ever. I love both of you guys. Stay safe, be well. Shout out to the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Good night.
Yo, that was crazy. Yeah, so shout out to the stickball memorial tournament that they just had. You know what I mean? Hopefully they continue on every year, like Jay mentioned it earlier. Shout out to Uncle Jackie for coming out. Shout out to Theo J. Shout out to my girl Alex for holding it down as the engineer earlier. Appreciate it. But we just out here. Swing and give Uncle Jackie the camera. There you go.
I appreciate everybody who came through, who put in a little extra effort to hit both shows, or to actually find this one, because all it took was pressing of the notification. Ms. Brenton, you have a great night too. But personally, yeah, Ms. Brenton, B. Turner, of course, Denise, Olo, Fakwa T, CeeLo, L. Jurin, Theo J, of course, yourself, my G.
Chris Tom.
Yeah, Chris Tom, she was on the first joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for coming out, but I'm about to get drunker than a mug, and I'm about to have some consensual lovemaking. So, y'all be good, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate you for letting me run the city, so to speak, brother.
You already know, bro. That's why you admin. You hold it down. What up, Bishop? How you, bro? Thanks for stopping by, bro. You know what I mean? Make sure you just like the.
What's good, bro, Zay?
Hopefully everything's well with you, Neff. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you making that extra effort too. Like, sub, share.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, we about to run this to the end. You know what I mean? Free Diddy, you.
Free Diddy. Yo, can you kick off again? Yo, somebody mute him.
I ain't gonna front. That's the first that I heard Free Diddy, bro. Word.
Free Diddy.
I ain't hear no.
That shit sound sexual.
He said Free Harlem. Look, yeah, right? Free Harlem, right?
Yo, with that Harlem shit, that nigga from Mount Vernon, man.
Oh no, man. He represent
we do not
Harlem.
Claim that dude. We never had.
Okay.
We never had. I ain't never said he was from Harlem.
He claimed Harlem, and you know what? He checked him on it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that's what happened. That's what happened. And I was supposed to have the video of it just to prove my point today, you know what I mean? But I don't have the video, so I can't speak about it. But yeah.
You got blaspheming? When I start calling employers and saying people was doing certain shit to get niggas fired, you know what I mean? Don't be mad. So keep that shit to yourself, man. That's not that nigga not from that nigga's not from Harlem.
I ain't hear Mace say no. Mace didn't come in, Cameron didn't come in and say, nah, he ain't from Harlem.
He is not from Harlem. We do not know that man.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. He not. I know. He's not from Harlem.
And I'm not even going to check his ID no more. I'm good. I'm staying far from that man. Yo, just in case y'all didn't know, this is what it's all about. That's a disclaimer for everything that I use. It's for entertainment purpose only. I know it was out there at the beginning, but just in case y'all missed it at the beginning, it's at the end as well. All right. We out here and we out. Yo, peace and love to everybody that stopped by.
Yo, he from Mount Vernon. That's it.
practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like John Moran. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5, the top wives know I'm the fade. And though I'm out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words. Mace. Kif. On my body. South Beach murder, man, my crew come through. Every time I drop the top, the roof come too. Got no big homies, we know who runs who. Yeah, loudest nigga ever from the 2-1. Check it. Nike Tech, bubble coat, Kyrie, smoking dry weed. So much drugs in a nigga system, need BIV. Baddies on my body, all the hotties call me Poppy. Chop cheese from hobby, niggas still living high speed. I scoop all tender, I don't do dinner. Crime inventor, Lambo renter, stay high to the sinners. I told the niggas save a bread of no public defenders. We doing a lot of wicked shit, so don't you jump in this sprinter, nigga. Ain't on no funny shit, niggas die over money shit. About to spend on a child of friend, my mom be on some other shit. They heard the murder up again, get time back to the government, cutting shit. A nigga walk the child with the oven mitts. They see me in the ski mask, they know I'm selling re-rap. Hit him in his kneecap, stomach bubble like wheatgrass. Niggas don't really know me, they just know that I'm moving. And I handle my business like the Soviet Union. We can go body for body, hottie for hottie, thotty for thotty, robbery for robbery, Rari for Rari, the homie for homie, lobby for lobby, nigga, choppy for choppy. We can go switch for switch or go lami for lami. I'm so bossy, call me Hugo, 80K on the Hublot. Cops put me out the two-door, I'm high as Pluto. Mommies love me like Menudo, already got it, you know. I get a bag of blue nose to do their party 2 shows. These niggas sweet as fruit codes, tour days 2 codes. I ain't never do those, the Celsius is too cold. You f***ing with that dudo, you never sip on Nuvo. I'm giving new lows, you make a movie off me, you gon' need a new role. You just a bum in the pussy, that's why I call you puto. I got some foreigners out of town that chop it up just like a judo. A body cam, my left and give you 7 like Ikuko. Next time they say with him,
Tell him you go.
With the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hot, got a stat that can't stop my vibe. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, got a stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape,
Yellow tape, yellow tape.
yellow tape. We on fire, ain't none time.
Oh.
Let the beat drop, yellow tape. It's time to show.
Yo, good night, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.